pretty quick, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. But all right. So we're going to go right into this shit in the danger zone. So I got to do both of these.
Yeah, eat the whole thing.
I'm going to go in with no fear.
Yeah.
They taste delicious.
Yeah, you're going to be fucking
So watch our eyelids as the podcast goes on.
Yeah, yours are probably going to drop more than mine.
We'll see, man.
I've been eating them quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, because of that. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Wait a minute, I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll be a little tired in the morning.
We'll see what happens.
That ain't going to, like, keep you down, but you'll definitely be a little tired. You're going to need another.
It sounds like every morning.
Yeah.
Well, cool. But without further ado, here we go, guys. We're here with my boy, Rion. I'm not going to throw your last name out there for obvious reasons.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, say, obviously, if you want to edit your name later, too, we can.
Yeah.
His name's Dave, bitch.
Rion.
Rion the legend, man. Known him since childhood. I think, 6th grade was when I met you, bro? Yeah. Remember, like, when I met you at Amanda's, and then the following Monday, I seen your ass on the bus?
Yeah.
Remember that shit, bro? Fucking.
That's what I was trying to tell her about not long ago. It's like how crazy it is, like how everything.
I met you in the middle of the Birdie Wars, dude. Shit was fucking hell, bro. I was so happy to have an ally, man.
Man, I forgot about the Birdie Wars.
The fucking first day of 6th grade, I just fucking remember feeling what I thought was bug bites at 6:30 in the morning, and my shit was hurting, and I got to school, and both the tips of my ears was bleeding.
Yeah, I remember.
I think I didn't meet you till, October, maybe. So I was going through hell, and then I seen you 2 months later. I was like, thank fucking God, dude. I was at the
I remember a kid put a staple in one and cracked the bus windshield, bro. Like
an industrial staple?
I don't know. I think it was just like a staple from the staplers. But I don't know. Yeah, it was.
That's absolutely horrible, but I believe
he must have had a treacherous.
That's funny you say that, dude, because I remember getting suspended for just trying to get on the bus with a screw that my ADHD just would make me fuck with shit all the time, bro. And so at Olmsted, you know how Olmsted was. And so I'd fucking unscrew the screws in the desk just because I'd be fucking with shit, bro. And I can't remember what that motherfucker's name was, but the VP, it's a real tall old white guy, man. He was annoying as fuck. You know what I'm talking about, bro. See me, he was like, empty your pockets. And I had a bunch of screws in my pocket for really no fucking reason. I don't know why to this day. And he fucking suspended me for 4 days, said I was going to throw them at people on the bus. I was like, if you ain't a fucking cop, I don't know what is, bro.
It's a good looking cat.
Yeah, he is. Dude, I don't know what he's got going on here. It's making me suspect. It's been like that for a couple days. This little fucking bunch of his fur.
A little scab right there or something.
Dude, misprojected his aim.
Yeah, might have a little injury.
But yeah, man. So what you got going on, man? I know you're training. I wanted to hear more about that, man. The whole situation you got going on. How's that? How'd you get into that?
Well, actually, I just started working out like. I guess every story goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go through something in life, start working out, break up, whatever it is. But I started working out, and then, I don't know, bro, I just kind of shifted gyms. Kind of got into bodybuilding here recently. I'm going to do a men's physique bodybuilding competition. Probably. So
you go get the spray tan and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
But I'll be in the shorts. I won't be in the...
Yeah, I was going to ask if that had, because I saw, you were telling me are you, did you say you were training with a guy who knows C-Bum? Or I can't remember exactly what you said.
Training with the dude who actually was competing
against C-Bum. Yeah. Got you. Okay, cool. And so, so how was that conversation? Like, does he do shorts? Does he do the thong?
Yeah, he definitely wears
the thong,
the Speedo.
Yeah, I call it a thong, bro. We don't say Speedo, bro. We know what that bitch is. But they can all kick my ass too. So.
Yeah, but probably not. But when they're that big, you know what I'm saying?
At least think it, dude.
But when they're that big, they can get away with things, wearing things.
Look, dude, all I'm saying is I never understood that because to me,
like that,
Jesus, look at them legs,
bro.
That don't even look normal.
Yeah. That's the classic physique, which is C-Bums, which is like this.
Goodness.
3 main categories, which is like men's physique, which it focuses off of narrow waist, V-taper waist, with wide lats and a big chest.
Okay, so kind of like how Greg Ducote rates the guys when he judges their physique and stuff. I think that's his name, where he talks about how people are natural or not.
Greg Doucette.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say his name, but yeah, he literally 5 of the things you just said. That's usually what I see him talking about, especially with the V dude.
Yeah, he's a character for sure.
Oh, dude, the Liver King episode had me fucking laughing my ass off.
Yeah,
he was like, I shouldn't even have to make this fucking video. How is this guy natural? Like, that's the shit that kills me with him. But he was right,
Which, too, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, but yeah, Liver King looked fucking, I mean, if you look.
There's normally, like, easy signs you can kind of tell when somebody's.
Well, if they're red, that's usually a clear fucking indicator.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Randy Orton came back Saturday, bro, and I don't know if you've seen a picture of what Randy Orton looks like currently.
Probably yak.
But he's fucking yoked, bro. Yeah. Yes, like he's red and he's fucking like I don't know how big his arms are, but the dude, okay, this is gonna sound so weird, but if I was to ever work out, that dude's thighs are like the ideal thighs I wanted.
Randy Orton's?
Yes, bro. I don't know why. And it sounds so weird considering he wrestles in tights.
Weird. Yeah.
But I don't know why. Yes, this is going on the fucking internet. I don't fucking care, bro. But for some reason, I always thought if I was to be a bodybuilder, I would want my shit. Because, like, bro, look at my shit. My shit's huge. You know what I'm saying? That sounds weird. I just said look down. That's my thigh I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's my thigh I'm talking about. But I'm saying I got big-ass thighs. And so I was always like, bro, what the fuck? And then I see Randy Orton. John Cena wears shorts. He don't wear no fucking tights. So for all I know, he's chicken thighs. You know what I'm saying? But the dude's shit is absolutely like how your dude you just showed me, like, but not that fucking big. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, he would fucking kill Randy Orton's legs, dude. It's not even close.
And Randy Orton just RKO.
Dude, I'd fucking take one for the team, bro. I fucking tell everybody every day, hey, what would it take for you to do that? They asked me. I said, nothing.
So if Randy Orton came up to you and was like, I will RKO you to the pavement right now for free, you're taking that.
The pavement is different, bro. Right. That's attempted murder.
All right, to the grass. You're in grass.
No, not the grass. No, it needs to be in a fucking some kind of surface. The ring, I'll take. Let me take because if I bust my chin on the grass, then I'm really gonna feel soft.
Yeah, well, plus your teeth. Oh, you're gonna be fucked around.
Yeah, dirt's hard, man. Yeah. Dirt's real hard, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember from the time I hit the dirt when you guys broke my ribs.
I didn't break your fucking ribs. You look. Let's not pretend like I was.
Everybody there was a contributing factor because. This is the thing.
I didn't say shit. I was like, Ryan, don't do it. And everybody's shut the fuck up, Cody. And I'm like,
no, but that's not. I'm talking about for what happened after.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely was to blame.
Yeah.
Well, they did the same thing. They was like, shut the fuck up, Cody. We're gonna get in trouble. I'm like, he can't breathe.
Yeah, I'm on the ground with like 6 broken ribs.
The way you hit was worse than I've ever seen a Jeff Hardy swan.
Just so everybody knows, we was jumping off of a garage roof. We're not talking about we're not a high garage roof.
He was jumping off a fucking
there
garage.
Was like 3 of us doing it, but beyond the point. It was only about 10 feet, maybe 12
Drake
feet.
was there that day too, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was the one who double bounced me.
I was trying to think. It was Drake, you, me, Colton. He did double bounce you. Yes, I forgot about that. Because you fucking hit the trampoline and then you bounced up and then fell on the fucking bar. See, I remembered you just missing completely for some reason. I thought you just missed, bro, because I've seen that shit.
Could you imagine though if that would have
happened? That's what I like. I thought you just fucking, like, this is the edge of the trampoline. Dink! Oh, I couldn't remember. I had to think about that.
For perspective, though, this was when Jeff Hardy was still in the game.
We'd already tackled ours.
Performing the Swanton bomb onto the trampoline.
Your trajectory was so far off, man.
It was all right. Drake's double bounce from when I landed on my back projected me about 10 extra feet high.
That backyard was hell,
and then coming straight down on the metal bars,
You know what I remember is just doing all that shit and just remember Trish going, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing out there? Yeah. Is Colton okay? He didn't give a fuck about the rest of us. Is Colton all right?
I broke my wrist in their front yard and broke my ribs in their backyard.
Do you remember when our families were beefing and then inherited the beef into our shit and then fucking we had a bottle rocket war? Bro, you don't remember this shit? It wasn't even like it involved fucking you or me or Kyle or Colton or anybody. What it was is we were sitting at Colton's one day and I just had my Achilles surgery, right? And I'm sitting in there, we're playing that little fucking derby game he had on the PS2, bro. Yeah, fucking. Dude, I had 2 Achilles surgeries, bro. Remember? Yeah, you remember calling me Twinkle Toes and LD and all that shit because y'all couldn't get a fucking rebound over me. Y'all couldn't get a rebound over me, so you had to fucking kill my self-esteem. Yeah, that shit was...
I used to take advantage of y'all on the court.
That shit was so fun. We used to play in grass, bro. We used to play dirt ball.
I was older and I was taking advantage of everybody.
Fucking, I remember the day I met you, and I think that was the first and last time we played football in that front yard. In Richard and Amanda's front yard.
When Drake also pushed me and broke my wrist playing football.
Do you remember when fucking Colton accidentally sliced Kyle's leg, bro?
Yeah, dude, he stabbed him.
He's like, yeah, I dropped while I was cutting deer jerky. I'm sitting here. I just got done watching Dexter. I was like, is that really what happened?
Did you not hear the real story?
No.
Oh, you don't know the real story?
Dude, drop it on me. Fuck, no.
Oh, Chase or Colton completely stabbed Kyle.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Like he was fucking with him, and then Kyle did the same thing happened with me and Chase, but I stabbed Chase in the hand.
Oh my gosh, bro! You motherfuckers can't be trusted.
Bro, I had like a pocket knife with a blade that was like an inch and a half.
I know what knife Colton got.
I was fucking with him. I was like,
Colton's was that fucking big knife, the butcher knife.
Oh yeah. But I don't remember their story completely, but I remember like he accidentally.
Them motherfuckers was Kyle. Either fighting or building shit. He said every other week, bro.
He said Kyle took it like a G though. He said, bro. He said I accidentally stabbed Kyle, and he knew it was an accident. He was like ready to go and lie about it and everything. Like, wasn't even worried
that
about
motherfucker,
dude. Stabbed.
Dude, Kyle would take anything to the grave, bro. I remember
Chase did the same thing, bro.
I think it was. I was beefing with one of my homies over nothing because I was drunk, and I was like, "Fuck you, you're taking his side." And he's like, "Hey, let's get it twisted. Regardless if I agree with him or not, I'm not gonna take his side." And I was like, all right, Kyle, I fuck with that. That's something that I always noticed about him. But yeah, no, that motherfucker, he was built fucking different, dog. Yeah. Like, I've never met a kid like him. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle and Hannah both are built different.
And the motherfucker got into it with Colton, and I don't remember who it was, but one of them dragged the other up under the fucking spigot where we did the water balloons and fucking turned it on like it was a WWE storyline. And they started beefing for like a week over it, bro. Oh, but yeah, back to the bottle rocket shit, bro. So you know how my fucking dumbass dad is, bro. Okay, he can't approach shit correct, and he's ignorant as fuck. So Brett, you remember fucking Brett? All right, mister, I'm gonna roll up your rug in fucking secret. Fucking idiot Brett, dog. So I was in there playing a game with Colton. We were playing that shit, and apparently, you know, my dad would walk through their yard to get to my grandpa's because we own like 16 of the fucking houses on the block, apparently, and so he was going through there one day, and I guess Brett was in a bad mood. And I feel him. I wouldn't want to have no fucking patch in my yard from fucking white trash walking through it every damn day either. But I guess my dad took it as because he was like, hey, man, stop walking through the yard, you know, walk around. And my dad was like, motherfucker, what? Next thing I know, Trish is like, Kody, you got to leave. So I have to do the walk of shame and fucking crutches, dude, like out their fucking house. And my dad the whole time is like 45 seconds, bro, maybe to a minute 30. He's like, fuck you, bitch, fucking pieces of shit. I'm gonna fuck you up, Brett, dumbass whore. The whole entire time, this is what's going on. Fuck you, bitch, stupid motherfucker. Yeah, that's why nobody wants to eat your dirty ass pussy. I'm just sitting here trying to get through, dog. I'm just fucking minding. Like, I don't have no beef with these people, and he's actively. I could get fucked up at any moment just trying to get out their house, and he's just like pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And so they fucking, for whatever reason, had a stupid ass little beef, and I don't even know how it ended up ending. I think one day me and Colton were just like, cool. You know, like some stupid shit. But yeah, and fucking one day, you were completely clueless. You might not even know this was going on. You might have thought I wasn't fucking mad at anybody, but Colton was genuinely pissed, bro. Colton was genuinely pissed. And the funniest shit about this was you motherfuckers initiated it by getting Kyle for walking barefoot. And that was the funniest shit to me because he was always fucking barefoot, dog. Do you remember that shit, bro? Yeah. And I was like, dude, that's probably the funniest part. But yeah, we were shooting bottle rockets at each other. Like, y'all were on Colton's porch, and we were just like flanking y'all from my backyard, Grandpa's backyard, the front yard, and I think fucking Hannah was even in on it. It was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Y'all did not have the advantage. Y'all fucked us up good though. Y'all fucking caught me in the armpit. But that shit was funny as fuck. I sit there and think about it. I was like, what the fuck, bro? There was absolutely no supervision whatsoever. And I had my dad, Colton's mom, my grandpa, Richard, Amanda, fucking Nikki's grandma, fucking, what was the dude at the end of the street? Jerry or something, bro?
Yeah.
That was the fucking, that was
y'all
the
were
shit,
definitely
bro.
Deep on the street.
Bro, that was the place.
Yeah.
Playing dirt ball.
Clara was good times.
That was the funniest shit to me, the bottle rocket war I think of all the time. That, and every time you bring up the fucking ribs, bro.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Just bit the shit out of me.
That's what he does, man. He's an ass. He don't get attention, so he demands it. Look at him.
Hey. See, I like cats like that are cool. What I don't like is the mean cat that like sets off in the distance. And always watching.
The fucking, I seen some shit.
Like, see, if I had a cat like that, I could get out with a cat like that. But I hate cats.
Well, I think he came from a crack house, to be honest. So
that's probably what I said.
That's what Jacob said. Yeah, they fucking came in one day. It's like, dude, we found this kitten in the backyard.
They stole it from somebody.
Bro, I'm like, a cat just shows up in the backyard with a fucking pit bull that a white pit bull roams every fucking day, and it wasn't eaten. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, no. And there's a bull mastiff in the other backyard directly behind it. Like, a cat didn't fucking show up. And then, like, 3 weeks later, like, oh, yeah, he came from a crack house.
Bro's just happy he's got the 5-star life.
I got video of him ripping a squirrel in half, bro.
Damn.
He's fucking a menace,
yeah,
dude.
He got some weight on him for real, bro, for a house cat.
He's got a pouch. Yeah, he's got a pouch. Well, dude, he's always been unique, dude. He used to, this is going to sound weird, but the dude had, like, the fattest set of nuts I ever seen on a cat, bro. Yeah. Like, not like that I would point it out. Like, my homies would come over and be like, well, no, like, my homies would come over. My homies would come over and they'd be like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with your cat? And I'd be like, what? They'd be like, look at his nuts, bro. I'd be like, why are you looking at my cat's nuts? They'd be like, they're just there. I'd be like,
bro, they're just too big.
I'm like, that's questionable. Bundy, go be somewhere safe. But now he's fucking clipped, so he's just fat.
But yeah, so to get back on topic though.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. So when are you doing this Mr. Olympia thing?
No, I'm not. I'm far. That'd be years behind, and years away.
Okay, so what exactly? So you run me through it. Let me just.
So yeah, like next year would be my first bodybuilding show. So it would be an amateur bodybuilding show, and like I know you pay attention to a little bit of like the gym culture, and like Sam Sulek, he just did his first amateur.
He won, didn't he?
He did his first amateur show, which led him to the next show at the Arnold's, which was also an amateur show, and then that he won his pro card there.
So he won them both.
Yeah. But like, you can basically like win a competition, which will qualify you for a better competition, which will be like if you win or become top of your class, you can get a pro card, so you get an actual IFBB pro.
That's pretty dope.
And then that leads to a whole nother league of competition. So it's basically like the NCAA is like that's the amateur competition. You know what I'm saying? And then the
that's
NBA is like the pros, the IFBB pros, and then from there, the best of the pros is who goes to the Olympia.
So is it national? Is it statewide, regional?
Man, I'm pretty sure people come from all over the world to compete. Yeah, it's like because you got to think it's
all the time, right? There's not like seasons for this shit, right? Like they do it every year, right?
Yeah, they do it. Most competitions are once a year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But there's always new bodybuilding shows popping up and stuff like that. So like it's always constantly going around, especially for like amateurs and like pros and they like NPC competitions.
I also heard that you said there's different physique classes too now, right? Like
the one that my coach is doing that I was talking about.
Standard?
That's classic.
Classic.
So, like, that was C-Bone's category. Mm-hmm. Now he's off to compete.
Did Jay Cutler also do that as well? The standard or classic?
I think he was – I can't remember if he was classic or – I'm pretty sure he was
because he competed against Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were open. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he competed against Ronnie or C-Bone.
It goes men's physique, which will be relatively the smallest out of the group. Yeah. And then it goes – classic, which is like basically you've gained too much muscle mass to still compete in men's physique.
Damn.
Because like men's physique is like how you're proportioned, you know.
Yeah, like to your body mass index kind of.
Once like kind of like how my coach is, like you see he's got some really developed legs, really developed upper body. Like now you're approaching classic physique, which is like the middle category.
Yeah.
And then you've got open, which is like dudes just blasting gear, getting as big as possible, like really putting everything they
I want to see, and I feel like I should have prepared something for this because there's a couple people that I wanted to ask you, man. Like, it's very obvious that they're doing gear or something. Yeah. So, like, there's this wrestler. Her name's Jordan Grace. So I'm gonna show you a picture of her before. Okay, and this is like a matter of, I think, months. I don't really know. Let me. I don't know. Gus would be the one.
A lot of the women, they don't take like steroids. They're on testosterone though.
Okay, that could very well be. Okay, so this is her now. Okay. This is what she looks like now.
Yeah, she's pretty yacked.
Yeah, look at her fucking lats, bro. It's Brock Lesnar. This was her a couple years ago. I think this was actually 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Because Gus was in love with her. He called her his torta.
Yeah, I think that's definitely achievable naturally, though.
Yeah, you think so? Over 3 years? Yeah, that's why I'm asking you because you do it. Because Gus is convinced she's on the gear.
I mean, Most of the wrestlers are.
Yeah.
You know
Of course.
Because it's not like it's.
Do you think the women wrestlers use it too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously China did.
For sure. Like
Charlotte Flair definitely does.
Yeah, like any of the ones who are like definitely competing at that top level, bro. Especially when the other wrestlers are using it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Randy looks ridiculous, bro. I'll show you a picture of him later. Motherfucker, dude. He just.
There's definitely. Like now,
it made John Cena look small. Like which John Cena's, I guess, almost 50 or something. But dude, it's uncanny, bro. The level these dudes go anymore.
Oh yeah, that's why like now too. Like with MMA, I can kind of tell when there's fighters using gear because a year ago I didn't know nothing about gear.
Yeah.
But then once I started working,
so do you see some of that? What is it that shit called?
Gynecomastia?
Yes. Do you ever see some of that? Try not to blow smoke in your face.
Do I ever
see so one of the big things when we're watching fights with Alec now that he's kind of, I don't know if it's always true, but one thing he's learned to spot is when the guys have that kind of like fucking titty
it's
forming.
When their titties it's the nipple specifically when it's like sagging, like you could when Israel Adesanya had that was obvious.
Yes, and that's what he was trying to explain that to me, but I wasn't really put it together, and so that's what I was going to ask you. Like, do you also notice them shits now too?
Oh yeah. Well, so what that is when you take certain gear, like you take testosterone, there's like DHTs, which is like derivatives of like they're like basically synthetic testosterone, something similar. And when you take stuff like that, you're creating the amount of testosterone that you have, you're like amplifying it, because once you start taking testosterone, your natural supply actually cuts off. So then you're getting it from the external source.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of sucks.
Well, it doesn't like. So if you stay on gear or testosterone forever, obviously you're going to need it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like, let's say you get on testosterone at a younger age, which is definitely not recommended.
Right.
Like I'm not saying for anybody in the audience to be using any gear.
Right, right.
Until you achieve your physique as far as you can with the natural limits by optimizing your food, optimizing your training, everything. Yeah. Until you reach that, there's really no point in touching gear.
Yeah.
So I'm actually on testosterone replacement. Mm-hmm. So I'm on like a TRT dose. I take 200 milligrams a week, which is like to replace the testosterone that I should like to keep me out.
How many times a day do you work out?
Once.
Okay, cool.
Once.
But how long though? Like,
so lately, since I've been training under him, I've got a new workout plan. Like I've got my workout, my meal, everything scheduled for me.
I think we're about 400 milligrams in right now.
Yeah, we're catching up to you.
Kicked into hyperdrive.
So, like, if you want to look at that, like, you can kind of zoom in and zoom out. So, like, that's my meal plan. Like, you can see how it's broken.
Oh, this is exclusive shit you're showing me right now.
You can see how it's broken down. Like, this is my pre-workout meal, my post-workout meal. Those are my other meals. It shows you how much calories each thing is because you're weighing everything.
Nice.
Protein, carbs, fats, fiber, everything. So then you come down to the bottom. It shows what my daily is. So my daily calories is 3,100. 3,161, and then my daily protein is 286 grams.
Damn, it's
carbs is 300.
Okay, so you're carbo loading big time. Okay, and so the one thing that I ever really tried successfully that worked for me, and to keep in mind, I was stupid young when I was doing this, so it's a lot easier. But I also think it kind of fucked my metabolism up now that I got older, because when you get smoking weed, you inhale all the food around you. But so I was carb cycling, bro, and that's what the fucking Hugh Jackman does to stay in shape for Wolverine. Now, whether that's sustainable shape, I don't know, but I didn't realize it at the time. I think I might have just always had some kind of body dysmorphia because I always just was like, bro, what the fuck? You look like shit. Yeah. But when I go back and look at these pictures, I actually had abs back when I was like 20, 21, and I was just doing basic shit, push-ups, sit-ups, dumbbells, putting legs up on the bed, doing push-ups like that, but I was carb cycling. And so it was just literally like, I think I did 300 carbs a day for 3 days, and then and I would work out every day. I would just work out 7 days a week, but they wouldn't be super intense. They would just be enough to, get the enzymes burning. And then the next 3 days after that, I would work out harder, but I would intake like only 150 carbs, but still eat well, just watch my carbs. Right. And then when my weight would drop, I would like drop dramatically, bro. And so what I was wondering is if you have heard about that, because I don't hear about it nowhere besides that one time where I was watching a documentary about how Hugh Jackman does it. Yeah. And so I was just wondering, like, Does anybody ever bring that up? Is it like something that's detrimental? I would think if it works like that good, it would be a fucking cheat code for the MMA community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like also Hugh Jackman talking about that routine.
Well, I was watching his trainer, but yeah.
I feel like it wasn't as accurate as what they said because
it did work for me though. I dropped like 30 in like 2 months, and it's not an exaggeration.
That's good work.
I also was like only eating hot dogs.
I feel like the most important thing is just consistency for what. Like nothing else matters until you're consistent. You know what I'm saying? Just get consistent in your workout, and then it doesn't matter what it is. Like I don't care if you're sitting here working out, if you're going to the gym, if you're going to the park and hitting pull-ups, whatever you're doing, just being consistent with it.
Yeah.
So like for me, like when I started this plan with him a month ago, the first week he gave me the amount of calories and everything I was supposed to eat, and he gave me my workouts, my cardio time, and my steps. And then he's also tracking like my daily water, everything like that, my vitamins, all of that stuff.
Do you only have a limited amount of water you take in daily too, or
at least a gallon?
Okay, so but you go over if you want to. Okay,
as much water.
That's the one thing I've always been good about is I will just take in a shit ton of water.
Yeah, the more water, the better for sure.
Oh yeah, that bitch is kicking in now.
But
I've lost all my peripheral vision.
Yeah, you're gonna be toasting here in a minute, but. I'll just wait until we get there.
In a minute. Look at you, motherfucker. You're guilty, too. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Join me. I think that's what's really doing it. I think it's amplifying it. Is this my water? I hope so.
Yeah, that's yours. But, like, so he's tracking everything, but gives me the workout, gives me the food, and then, okay, we're going to watch my weight. I'm tracking my weight every day and posting.
So you track it every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you all the stuff that I'm tracking every day, which does matter when you're like trying to really stay on top of it. So I do.
Listen, you all right?
Yeah, excuse me.
Need a paper towel?
No, I'm good. Daily fasted weight, so what I weigh in the morning. Cardio completed a day.
So you fast as well?
No, fasted. So basically, when you're going to sleep and then you wake,
what you drop in your sleep?
Yeah. You do, so like when you sleep for the night, think about it, you get up twice, you go pee, you know what I'm saying, while you're sleeping. You wake up into the morning, and then you go to the bathroom fully. Yeah. So think about your weight from all the food you ate and all the everything you drank from the night before.
And your body exposing it out as well.
Yeah, to the next morning when you wake up and now you've got most of it out, you're going to have a different.
I've always noticed I'm skinnier in the morning when I get up. You know what I noticed, though? Everybody always tells me that alcohol makes you bloated, which I've noticed long term, yes, for sure. But I always have noticed, like, man, I always drink shit alcohol. So don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I drink Platinums and 40s. So, like, dude, you're but look, crazy. Like, I'll really pound the fuck out of them. And I will get up the next morning looking like fucking I lost like 5 or 10 pounds. And I have not lost anything. And so I'll be baffled, bro. And I really be like, bro, I be waking up feeling good. Yeah. Like, I don't wake up hungover. I be waking up like, damn, hibernation's over. Yeah. Crack a second one. Like, I don't know what it is about 40s, dude. That Colt 45 shit, 40, bro. Dude, even the Bud Light 40s are nice, man. That shit is just fire, bro.
So then we're going into hours of sleep nightly, water.
Do you even track your hours of sleep, too?
Yeah, hours of sleep, like my energy levels daily, my blood pressure daily.
So you're on everything. You're checking everything.
The day I completed what workout, my hunger level through the week, all of that type of stuff. Yeah. But then when you're paying attention to all that stuff, so like the first week, he's seeing what my caloric tolerance is. So like where I have to be to maintain my weight and not lose weight and not gain weight. Right. So then we do that. Okay. Yeah. So the first week or two was figuring that out, right? Mm-hmm. And then we figured that out. And then the next week is, okay, I'm going to add extra calories because we're in a growth phase right now. I'm just worried about growing. Right. You're putting on muscle while
you're bulking, building basically.
Yeah, but we're not really bulking because I'm not trying to put any fat on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to put on muscle.
Put on muscle while actually getting rid of fat. Right. So like,
is that misleading when you're going to check your weight? Because that's one thing I noticed a lot of people get discouraged with is a lot of people don't, like, they know that muscle weighs twice as much as fat, but they're so like, what is it, impatient that they forget that shit when they're not seeing the results on the scale, that they forget to look at the results in person. Like I myself have been guilty of that. I'm like, I've been working out for 3 weeks and like I said earlier, the best results I had was not lifting weights for real. It was dumbbells and calisthenics. But when I get to lifting weights, I felt like that's when I was most discouraged. But I also wasn't doing it right too. You know what I'm saying?
There's one thing to think about, and then two, also think about this: how much more consistent do you think you was when you was doing it here 7 days a week compared to when you was?
When I was doing it 7 days a week, I was 19 or 20, and I was getting up at 7 every day. I was drinking them fucking meal replacements I showed you earlier. I would drink 2 of them a day, and I would eat hot dogs. And that was, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, that's all I would do. And it's the shittiest diet, but it gave me the physical results I wanted. Like, I remember to a point, like, I got so conceited that I would pull my shirt up and look in the mirror, like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that? And the boss would be like, what are you doing, dude? And I'd be like, I don't know. This is new to me, bro. You know, like, and it was something that I had worked for. But when I had worked just as hard with the weights, it's not the same feeling because you get that whole mental block if you keep I forgot that shit so many times. You know, like as you can see, I got the sauna here. I do all that shit.
Yep.
The red light therapy is my favorite though.
Oh yeah,
that's I think that's the future. Nice.
Yeah. I really like.
Do you wear goggles in that shit? You know you're supposed to.
Well,
yeah, you didn't know that.
Getting fucked up.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up? I probably have a lawsuit against Crunch because I was going there for like 6 months straight, 4 a.m. Me and Lil Joe, we was going there working out, and after we get done, I would get into red light therapy, no goggles. Yeah, and I would be in there with my eyes open, like.
Yeah, I was doing that too,
bro. And then I found out because one night he's like, "Hey, dude, you got goggles?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Buy some goggles. You can't go in there without goggles." I go, "What?" I was like, dude, I've been doing this shit for like 5-6 months with no goggles. He goes,
yeah, I've only done it once or twice.
Well, it fucked me up, bro, because I was getting done with the gym. Yeah, the sauna's my shit, bro. I was getting done with the gym, and we would go to that bargain hunt. I'd look for some Funkos, bro, and I would get the worst headache, and then like my left eye would just completely blur.
Getting off work thinking about the Funkos.
Oh, bro, yeah, dead ass. Look, bro, well, I guess it was like 9 a.m. Bro, I would be in the gym for a minute, bro. We would just stay up there doing nonsense, and like my whole left eye blurred, and I was with my homie Andrew, and I about fell out into the whole fucking like Gaylord box that they have of Funkos, bro. Yeah. About just fucking. And I was like, dude. And then luckily the very next week I went at night and the dude was like, you need to wear goggles, bro. And so I put it all together. I was like, that's what's fucked me up, dude. I was like, I had 3 instances like that where I got done.
Bro, and was like, sauced in there.
Bro, I'm walking out like it was bad, dude. And then I look at dude and I go, is that bad? And he goes, yeah. And I go, you gonna say something to somebody for me? He goes, who was it? I was like, I was like, how am I supposed to fucking know who did it, bro? Run the fucking cameras back. I'm here every day. Dude, it was so horrible, bro. It was just, and then like the other experience was this same time there was 3 homeless dudes. Or no, it was 2 homeless men in there, bro. And these dudes actually figured it out, bro. If I ever go homeless, I'm gonna do the same shit. You pay $10 a month, you get a free shower, and you fucking dry your clothes in the fucking sauna. That's what these motherfuckers did, bro. Swear to God, bro. It was the worst fucking scene ever, dude. And they thought Lil Joe was fresh, dude. They thought he was food, bro. They was like, well, one of them was. He already had his first little whore. He was trying to get a second one, dude. And we were sitting in there. I'm just in the sauna minding my business. And this motherfucker, I'm sitting by the little wood bar at Dixie Crunch in the sauna. Yeah. He walks in and just sits his fucking drawers on the wood bar next to me. And I just look at this motherfucker. I go, what are you fucking doing, bro? I was like, you couldn't sit that on the empty fucking bench over there? He's like, well, I didn't want to go sit by your man's. He's cute as fuck. I was like, bro, it's 4:30 in the fucking morning. What is going on? And I'm just sitting here. I'm like 25 minutes in. I'm trying to get to 30. I couldn't do it anymore because they stunk so fucking bad. And the one dude looked like, please help me. I'm tired of getting fucked. And I was just sitting there like, dude, Joe, we got to go. And Joe wouldn't take his shirt off because the dude kept asking him to. So Joe finally got inside. Bro, ain't that fucking weird, bro? Nobody talks about this shit, bro. Some of them motherfuckers be aggressive. You know how small Joe is. Oh, and so fucking, bro. And Joe wasn't taking the shit. Joe was fighting back, too. He's like, bro, I would really fuck you up, you know? And I was like, just leave it alone, Joe. He ain't doing nothing. Not with me here. I mean, I wouldn't say it like that, but like, they're not going to do nothing. And, fucking, so we get out to the parking lot and they leave too, and Joe has his shirt off out there. He's like, I knew you looked good under that jacket. And I was just sitting there like, bro,
they were
we didn't report him. Oh, he went with me. I told him straight up. I was like, I don't care what you do. I was like, if he don't fuck you up, I'll fuck you up. I was like, but you ain't doing shit to none of us. I was like, I'm gonna let him talk for himself. I was like, but you step 1 foot closer to me or put your drawers near me again, I'm gonna curb stomp your ass. Plain and simple. He's like, all right. His buddy looked terrified. It felt like a prison break situation, dude.
That just sounds
But yeah, no, bro. That's one of the main reasons I bought my own fucking bench. Yeah. I got tired of dealing with people.
Yeah, that sounds like some shenanigans.
It was always something up there, bro. It was my fucking.
Yeah, the gym that I go to, private. It's pretty private.
My buddy, one of my buddies, I won't say his name. His face was like this far from dick and balls. Old man dick and balls at Crunch, and that's when he just decided, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. Like, he went and sat on the bench after the sauna, and then this old dude just walked out, no towel or nothing, just fucking swinging, walked right up next to him, and just, he's here on the bench, dude's here, and he's on his phone, so he don't even peep it at first, so the first thing he does is look up and look to his right, and he's just like, what the fuck? He just gets up. I'm like, I'm done with this shit, bro. It's too much, man.
Man, y'all are going through it there. That is definitely some late night Crunch shenanigans.
That one was in the fucking noon. That one was noon. There was dick and balls in your face. That was noon, bro.
I ain't never had no experiences like that at the gym. Luckily, where I go to now is a lot more private.
I go here. That's it.
That dude that I was showing you, my coach, he actually opened his own gym here.
That's fucking. What's it called?
Fabode.
Fabode?
Yeah, it's on Dixie. It's actually a really nice gym. And
I'm have to check that out.
Pretty new, yeah.
You heard it here. Go check out. How you spell it?
Fabode. Fabode.
Fabode. Fabode. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stupid.
His name is
that edible is kicking in like
is Daniel Fabode is the owner of the gym. He's the one he's an IFBB pro, an Olympian. He's competed at the Olympia.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah, and Seabone's stepping down and retiring.
Yeah, he was telling me that on the phone
trying to step into that light. And I mean,
think your homie's gonna do it?
I mean, you think
you gonna do it?
Oh hell no! I'll never have a physique like that. He's
some of them dudes just look unreal.
He is like a specimen. Like some physique, because too, like it doesn't matter how hard you work out. For some people, it doesn't matter how much gear you take. If the genetics aren't there, you can make, don't get me wrong, you can make your genetics suffer. Yeah. Like you can definitely still
and push it to the limit.
You can achieve a physique that you probably never thought was possible. Yeah. But still, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? But
he's watching you like a hawk, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to fucking play
tweaker down there.
But yeah, his conditioning, like, he competed at the 2023 Olympia, and he just didn't really place where he wanted to, I feel like. I mean, I don't really know his feelings 100%, but I don't feel like he placed exactly where he wanted to. So he took the full year. He didn't try to go last year. He took to really just
He's been working the whole time?
Yeah, and his conditioning has improved like crazy. Like, where he was at then compared to kind of like where he's at now, like
that dude is massive, bro. Yeah, he's literally built like Goku on Namek.
Yeah, dude
son.
And bro, he's 20 weeks out. Yeah, like that is insane.
So he still got 20 more weeks to get in shape.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and like he's not even. He's already turned up. Like he's already looks almost competition ready, which is just. It's just how he's walking around.
I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I'm not disciplined enough. Well, I maybe could get back in shape. This is what you think,
like something I didn't understand. I eat more food now, and I've been losing when I was losing weight. Like now we're trying to grow, so now I'm at it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But I'm still progressively losing fat week to week. Like I can tell each week, like I have less fat than the week before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm eating more. Like I eat 6 times
I felt like
a day.
I was kind of probably doing the same thing I was saying I was eating fucking hot dogs and shit, but the second time around when I was lifting weights and shit, I was like doing the same shit. I was just fucking doing more carbs instead of doing cycling. I was just doing kind of what you're doing. Oh, go. I think it's at its end. Put it in the grave. This is a nicotine vape too.
Yeah.
We ate nicotine gummies.
Speaking of nicotine, Zimbabwe is the place to be.
For what?
Anytime you need to reach your Zen ring.
Not fucking Zimbabwe, not you. I thought you actually said Zimbabwe. It's funny you said that, bro. My cousin Gus was saying that shit. We went to what was it? Future of Fighting, a fight card last year, and my buddy had like a
Yeah,
I don't know what the size packs are, but
to fight for
you
fighting.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you doing MMA as well?
So that's kind of
that's what I was going to ask.
That's what
as
I've
well.
been teetering back and forth.
That's what I was going to ask because you did it once before. Like you didn't do you didn't fight, right? But you just trained.
No. Yeah, I've trained for like.
That's one thing I will say. I feel like you've done a little bit of everything, like Forrest Gump,
motherfucker. Yeah, something like that.
You're fucking
jack of all trades.
Your grandpa was it your grandpa, or your uncle? Stable at Churchill, was it?
My grandpa was a horse trainer.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, just like Colton. Okay. Yeah, and so
my
that's
whole
cool
family
too. That's cool in itself.
On the racetrack. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely have a pretty I guess legendary family in the horse racing industry. Like my grandpa is like, man, I think
my wife is here. She's about to come crash.
83, 84, and he's still racing, bro.
Yeah, he's still racing?
Yeah.
That's cool. How old is your grandpa now?
I think he's like 83. 84.
Jesus! That man don't give a fuck. Good, ain't it? That man don't give a fuck. What's up, Gus? How the hell did you get in?
Doors
okay, well, that's good.
Yeah,
you want to finish out this episode? Yeah, get your ass out of here then. Sit on the fucking couch. Wait for your casting call.
Your casting
Now, if you want a snack or water or anything, help yourself. They're all upstairs.
But
Bundy ate the ropes. I'm not fucking lying. He sat here and chewed up the ropes. I just got that, and he ate the fucking ropes.
Then you just got that?
Yeah, her brother got it for me, and he fucking ate the ropes. I was doing a video for TikTok, and he sat here fucking munching the fuck out of them. I was like, that'll be fine. I looked down, and it's spread across the room.
Yeah, he was out there fucking it up.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I'm about tired of his shit, honestly, but the fucking off-camera suplexes, bitch ass.
RKO. But yeah, no, I mean, it was...
the MMA thing. You keep saying you're teetering back and forth. Do you have like a gym in mind, or?
Well, I've always trained at Derby City, MMA on Dixie. And I mean, that is probably one of the best gyms in Louisville, Kentucky, if not the best gym in Louisville, Kentucky. Definitely have some of the best competitors around.
Oh, yeah. My buddy Alec, he fights he does jiu-jitsu for Area 502 just right now. He's waiting to get his first amateur fight, but I think a lot of the dudes that he ends up against in the finals of his tournaments is from that gym, Derby City. I think they matched them up on purpose, like their gyms. Yeah.
Area 502 is also a really good gym.
Oh, yeah.
My buddy trains.
You heard of Tyler Stout?
Yeah.
I think he was fighting. He was fighting for LFA.
The dude that runs Area 502 is the dude putting on the Future Fighting competitions.
Coach Phil?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know he runs Future Fighting. Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, they put on some shows.
I don't know. I'm not sure if his name's Coach Phil. I don't know his name.
Not to put his
dude that be running all the fighters up at Area 502.
Well, not to put his business out there, but Alec was telling me that he actually got flown out to Abu Dhabi to corner Cedric Dumas out there.
I heard
and
about that.
That's a huge fucking step.
Yeah.
Like that's and Tyler Stout's a flyweight, and so there's a lot of flyweights on the planet, but there's not a lot that are entertaining. This dude's got like 2 leg kick finishes, bro. Like he's a fucking monster. Yeah. But I love all the MMA talent we got here.
Yeah, my cousin.
What weight class would you fight at? That's my question to you. What do you weigh right now?
184, 185.
So your odds is Adesanya. So if you were to put yourself in a weight class right now, you don't even have to cut weight, and you would fight Adesanya, DDP, Whitaker, Strickland.
Yeah, I would definitely need time to build up the resume.
How much do you think you could cut to make a fight?
165 comfortably.
See, that would still stick you just at welterweight.
Yeah,
because that's what sucks is I think there should be a belt every 10
I would
pounds.
Definitely have to drop some muscle mass into something.
You would only be able to drop one weight class. That's what's crazy. And you would be fighting Kamaru Usman and Bilal Muhammad and Jack Della Maddalena and fucking who is it? Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Yeah,
that dude. That's what's crazy to me about their weight classes, bro. Like I weigh like 220. You know who I'd be fighting?
Oh yeah, you're hit.
John fucking Jones.
Yeah, you're hit.
I'm dead.
You're gonna have to go on a cut. Bro.
I'm not going to ever enter. Fuck that, dude. Like you seen these new dudes?
Brother, I'm saying though, a year training, you would feel.
Oh, I would cut way down. Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Training,
if I could make the weight, I would feel comfortable fighting at welterweight.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get to 185.
Yeah, I think I could do 170. I think I could. That's 50 pounds from what I am now.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's the thing about cutting is like you need to cut as much as what they do is they're cutting as much as they can possibly cut without basically killing themselves.
Yeah, and that's the one thing is
still regain
they are
as
every
much
time still kind of killing themselves
and
though.
strength as they can before the fight the next day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
them videos are tough.
You can only go to a certain point before like you're gonna be hit, unless like you've been doing it for
or they call it, or they tell you can't cut weight no more. Yeah.
But that's when you're talking like UFC.
Chris Cyborg's probably got the worst weight cut I ever seen, bro. And then you see Ilya Topura cutting weight, drinking fucking wine.
And Alex Pereira was like, what was he like?
He walks around 225.
Yeah, he was like 22
and he was cutting
pounds
down to
over
185. Yeah, he's gonna but 25 over from 205, he'll just say Chama 10 times.
He'll still walk in there probably 250.
So look, I want you to tell the theory that you told me about why Alex Pereira don't fucking lose. I want you to say it on the pod, bro. The fighting spirit thing that you told me.
I feel like quite a few people know that.
Well, I know you said you kind of heard it from somebody else, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like different people like kind of just researching his background and like stuff like that. And I mean, so I mean, for what I want to say, God first in everything. Jesus is the only way. That's what I want to say before I even start talking about that. But man, there is like his culture, what they believe in, like they draw power from something else.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe that you see him every fight. He's doing the ritual before every single fight. He's coming out with his face mask. He's coming out with his head dress. That's not just like, it's ceremony. It's ceremony, but like it actually represents something.
See, that Yuri's on to something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. They know, bro. Like, they know. But it's the same. Like, I feel like, personally, until the next up-and-coming thing comes, and he's got that power of Christ.
Oh, he's going to beat everybody for a long time, bro. He's going to beat everybody. Until somebody
comes up, bro, and really has that power of Christ to trump him.
I thought Jamal Hill was the guy to beat him.
No.
I thought he was. No. And then he pulled out the Moai Moai statue after pretending to be cool. And
I think he's number one in the UFC.
Who, Alex?
Alex.
He is. That's why I would love
the way that
a John Jones Pereira fight.
This is the way John Jones is running from Aspinall.
It's crazy.
I don't think that he could deal with Alex. If he's running from
John Jones?
Yeah.
See, I don't know, bro. Well, here's the thing. I don't disagree with you. I think John Jones doesn't believe that, though. That's what I think.
Well, this is what I think. I think John Jones knows he's getting old.
Yeah.
He knows his reflexes are starting to go.
Yeah.
And he knows
he didn't
any
look
one
that
of
great
these fights with one of the
like he looked good, but he was fighting.
Yeah, but I feel like too.
I about did myself in. Almost put this on the wrong finger.
I feel like he was putting himself, like he left himself quite a bit overweight in the Stipe fight. Like he wasn't like as cut up as he could be.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't.
I don't think it would make a difference though, because it's Stipe. You know, you don't.
Yeah,
you know
no. But
well, it's old Stipe. Not to say like it's Stipe.
If his conditioning was better,
he'd finish things sooner. Yeah.
If his conditioning is better and his heart's in it, then I think he could beat Tom Aspinall and Alex Pereira.
Yeah, I agree.
No doubt.
But I don't think either of those things happen.
I think he's getting older. And he's starting to doubt himself for the first time in his life because he's getting older.
Did you see the shit where Aspinall got the reach on him and Jones realized? Then if you play it frame from frame, he's like, get the fuck off me! Don't try that shit, bro. It's a reach check, and I never beat that before.
I think he's honestly like
I'm being real with you,
he wants enough money to where if he goes in there and gets knocked out, it's not going to matter to him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be asking for that.
Well, that's what he said. He wants 30 mil.
When have you ever seen him
not big, but demand.
Doubt himself.
Yeah, never.
That's what he's doing. That's essentially what he's doing because he's setting himself up to say, if I lose. He ain't never said, if I lose before. So that means he's doubting himself.
Because everybody he fought Cyril, he was confident. Stipe, he was confident. And dude, I'm sorry, but Aspinall is probably... Back,
he wanted that hunger back. He wanted
Aspinall's probably going to go down as heavyweight GOAT, bro, if he gets that fucking title. I mean, he's already got the IC title.
Until somebody else comes up the ranks, I don't think nobody's...
I think there's quite a few people that's going to hold the belt for a while. I think Shavkat or Bilal, one of the two, is going to dominate that division unless...
So who do you got in the Alex Pereira fight tomorrow?
So do you want to talk UFC predictions, bro? Do you want to get into that? Fuck it?
I'm not sure about... I know Bobby Green's fighting.
I got you, bro.
I know Justin Gaethje's fighting. And I hope Justin Gaethje wins because they got him as the underdog.
Against Fiziev?
Yeah.
Really? Coming off an injury? I'm a Fiziev guy, but
UFC posted the official odds.
You're right.
And he was 120. You're right.
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was like, just because of that one knockout with Max Holloway, bro. Like,
well, I mean, that's got to be because
I lost $1,700 off of that stroke.
Call the fucking hotline.
No, I would have won. I'm saying, if he did it, I had an 8-fight parlay.
Okay, I got you. I thought you meant you gambled it. I was like, no. Call the number right now.
It was like, It was like an $80 bet, but it was an 8-fight parlay.
Good,
so it had made it up.
$1,700's crazy.
It would have cashed out at like 28.
Did you have the option to cash out early?
Yes.
Oh, that's where you fucked up, buddy.
Hey, my girl.
You got to start texting me because sometimes even if my pick's wrong, just people discussing their ideas can help you decide. Either you might still pick your pick and be solidified, or you might be like, you know what, hold up a fucking second, bro. Because this dude, Alec, bro, since he's been training, we'll be having picks, and sometimes he'll be like, no, man, I'm telling you, look, we did this shit in the gym. It's going to go this way. He said he swore that Benoit Saint Denis was going to beat Dustin Poirier. I was like, you're fucking crazy.
I think Dustin the most important thing in every UFC fight is the attitude that the fighter portrays and their fight IQ.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, that is if this is what I'm saying. If you can,
I don't ever know how I pick them. I just fucking pick them, and I think everybody's the same way to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it's just fighting.
I mean, I always try to come at it from like a pretty educated view. I like trying to from their records.
How long did it take you to realize you can't go with the guy you like? It took me like 5 years of gambling.
I learned that right off the bat because I lost enough money. I watched too much WWE. So when I started the parlays, I'd already learned my lesson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I watched too. Ain't that right, Gus? Yeah. Too much WWE. He said, yeah. That motherfucker. No, they'd be like, oh, he lost this week. He's coming back in his next fight. Next fight, he gets put to sleep. And be like, fuck, next fight, he's got him. Oh, he broke his arm.
That's the thing. It's like.
So I love the sport, though, because that's what makes the great ones great, because they're able to control their narrative because they're so good.
When you see them running, like, don't get me wrong, there's quite a few fighters that will have one fight that will derail them for a minute. Mm-hmm. But overall,
you think that's the case with Gaethje? I don't think so. No, I think it all depends on if he got surgery on his septum again. Because
I think Max Holloway landed the luckiest strike.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody says the luckiest strike was the last one. It wasn't the last one. It was the kick to his nose to end the first round. Because not a lot of people know, I'm sure you know, Justin Gaethje's had a fucking deviated septum for a long time. I got a deviated septum. It sucks. Bro, you know that it sucks ass. Bro fought like 22 fights in his career with a deviated septum, bro. And then got it fixed right before the Holloway fight.
You're talking about a fucking dog. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, bro, have you ever heard an interview before he got it fixed? He's like, I'm Justin Gaethje and I'll fucking murder you. And he's like, and now he's got a clean nose. Into the first round, Holloway kicks him in the nose with some bullshit John Jones beat Stipe with. And then the rest of the fight from there, Holloway just beats the shit out of him.
I ain't gonna lie, Justin Gaethje is a fucking dog.
Oh, he's a monster. Tyler flew out to Vegas just to go see him because that's his favorite fighter.
Attitude-wise, he's probably my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
Because he's just a fucking dog.
Oh, I love Justin Gaethje, bro.
Like, he don't give a fuck who it is.
I love Fiziev, too, though. I got Fiziev, no lie. I fucking love Fiziev. I don't know if Fiziev's gonna win, but I want him to win just because of how his last fight ended, man. So... yeah, so it's Fiziev, Gaethje, and then we know it's Jalen Turner's fighting Bahamondes. You know who Ignacio Bahamondes is?
No,
okay, so both of these dudes are phenomenal. Okay, look at this. This is going to be a fucking banger fight for as long as it lasts. Look, 77 inches, 75 and a half inches, 156, 155, 6'3", 6'3". This is like fucking... they're both built the same, dude. This is so ridiculous. And none of them go for takedowns. They both win by knockout. Oh, yeah, the girls' fight, bro, is going to be crazy, too. So if you was
putting a parlay on it, who you putting your money on right there?
Oh, man.
You got to pick one.
Now I got to post it by tomorrow. All right. So if I had to go just looking at the odds, so I'm going to do two of them. We'll go looking at if the odds are good. So main event, and this, I'm going to give you my Pereira prediction, okay? Because I think the fight's going to go one of two ways. I think it's going to be dictated by leg kicks and by Pereira in the first round, because as we all know, that is Ankala's weakness. We've seen Jan Blachowicz break both of his legs so bad to the point that even though he got grounded out for the last 2 rounds and basically 10-8'd, they still called it a draw because Ankala could not stand. So with that being said, we know Pereira's got the best leg kicks in the game, dude.
Bro,
He's
got a bro. Have you seen the videos of him?
Joe Rogan talks about it all the time.
Seen the videos of him?
He doesn't telegraph any of his moves
and
either.
Just barely. And
and he fucking hurts people.
Like,
yes, bro. They think it's a meme, and I'm like, no, it's not.
That's real. And
it's not a meme.
How is he doing that, bro? That's what I'm saying, bro. He's got some black magic.
Yeah, literally. And so I think what's going to happen is one of two things. Ankalaev is going to either be a dumbass and try to fucking stay on the feet with him for a while, and he's going to get his legs beat up. Then he's going to have to take it to the ground, and that's where Pereira's going to want him because he's going to want him to make a mistake. I think he's going to try to
stand and fight with Pereira.
I think as well. And if it goes that way, Pereira's going to fucking knock him out fast as fuck because he's not going to let the fight go. I think he'll knock him out as fast as he did Strickland if he tries to.
He's only got one loss on his record, though, doesn't he?
Who, Pereira or Ankalaev?
Ankalaev.
Ankalaev's got a loss and a draw, and his loss is to Paul Craig for a submission. And I'm not going to sleep on Pereira's submissions right now because he's training with fucking Glover Teixeira, bro. Yeah. Glover is the fucking GOAT in a lot of aspects, in my opinion. That dude can be dangerous on the ground at any point in time. He was able to fend off Jan.
You see the video of the motherfuckers fighting in the snow?
Yeah. Bro, that dude is like a fucking... He's a legend, bro. But so it's either going to be decided by leg kicks early in the first round, and it'll favor Pereira, and he's going to win by knockout, or Ankalaev's going to play it smart and stop bitching and stop saying it's rigged and all this other shit, I hope, and he's going to take him down in the first round, wear him the fuck out, probably try and, beat up his body a little bit, hopefully try and submit him. I don't see him getting a sub in the first, maybe a KO, but he's got to stay on the ground for at least 2 rounds, I think, because he's got to drain Pereira. His cardio's insane, bro. And he's got to hurt him with elbows. He's got to cut him open. He's got to remind him that he's human. And I don't see it happening that way, bro, because I think Ankalaev's got too much pride. I mean, he stands with so many people, and he don't have to.
Do you think if he sits there and wrestles with him, he's going to be able to get Alex?
I think he'll wrestle fuck him if he really wants to, because I think Alex is just too small. Like, I don't know what it is. He's strong, but dude, them Dagestan guys.
I feel like he's still dangerous.
Here's the thing about the Dagestan guys, bro. Everybody we've seen that's a ground fighter up to this point is not any heavier than 155 pounds, bro. Ankalaev is 205 fucking pounds, and he destroys everybody when he's on the ground, except for Paul Craig. Paul Craig submits him because he's a dumbass. Should never took Paul Craig to the ground. But I think if he's able to stay on the ground, he wrestle fucks him, but I don't think he's going to try it at all. I think he's going to try and stand with him and get hurt.
I think Alex is still dangerous.
I want to see Alex win, though.
I feel like he would still be able to land some pretty nasty elbows.
Off his back? I mean, we watched Kevin Holland knock out Jacare Souza off his back. Alex can knock out fucking Magomed off his back.
Alex's ground game hasn't really been tested enough for one to really have like too great of an opinion on it.
Well, he got tested the whole fight against Jan, and I honestly think he lost that fight. I don't think if anything, it's a draw because there wasn't a lot of activity from either fighter on the ground. But I guess he did piece up Jan in the second round. But Jan's not a significant grappler at the same time. So, as you said, really ain't seen him tested besides Izzy, who had his way with him at 185. And that's what I come back to every time when I'm thinking about how this is going to go tomorrow night, is I think about how easily Izzy controlled him. Yeah. But that was a long time ago in a different weight class where he was literally drained. And
now he's at 205 and he's walking
and he's coming in on fight night 225. Yeah. So you asked me about the parlay, right?
225. He's probably coming in probably 215, but still. Like, they normally have a rehydration clause of like 16 pounds.
Yeah, and you can't do the drip or nothing no more either. So they got it where it's legit. So you were asking about the parlay, right? So if I had to go with just the main card fights, I would start with Rufy beating King Green by knockout. I hate saying King Green. I'm going to say, by the way, did you fucking see this, dog? Oh, he does got more than 2 fights. What the fuck? I was looking at it on UFC.com. It said this dude only had 2 fucking fights, bro. Okay. Curtis Blades is going to smoke this dude. So if I was to make a fucking parlay, I would have Curtis Blades with minus 360, parlay with Rufy at minus 475. He's one of the fighting nerds. This one's going to be a banger women's fight. I know a lot of people don't give a shit about the women's fight, but both of these girls knock bitches out. Yeah. Or put them to sleep.
I like
this
women's
bitch
fights
has
when
the
they
sickest
fight.
dick tattoo,
I just hate it when they don't.
This chick right here, you got to watch, bro. She's won me like $200 twice. Yasmin Lucindo, bro.
I know that. I know.
Amanda Lemos, too, is a beast. Amanda Lemos looks like Brazilian Halle Berry in the face. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I've seen both of them fight. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah, and so I would go Lemos with plus 120 odds on that one because I think she's way more dominant on the ground. They're both from Brazil, but I think Lemos is more battle-tested in her strength of schedule. I would go Jalen Turner against Bahamondes because Jalen Turner's fucked up his last 2 fights, and he needs to really get his shit together or he's going to get cut. Last time he had to sell his fucking tarantula, this shit happened. So I think he don't want to lose his fucking spider, bro. So I would pick Jalen Turner with plus 100 odds.
Sell his tarantula.
Sort of, yeah. And his name is like the tarantula too, or something. And so I'd probably take Gaethje's knockout was so brutal, but it was after a lot of damage, and he's had a year off.
I think it was just.
I think Gaethje at plus 135 is crazy not to take. Yeah. And then I think you put Pereira on that. That's a 6-fight parlay. Now I'm going to gamble. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie. I'm probably going to cook one up myself.
Yeah.
No, I got more.
But that's who I would go with. I would go Pereira, Blades, Gaethje, Lemos, Turner, and Rufy. Yeah. That's the 6 I think would win. You get 3 underdogs and 3 favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cook something up with that. I'm probably going to text you to make sure.
All you got to do is put $5 on that bitch, bro. There was 3 underdogs and plus 100 odds on there. Alex Morono fights it tomorrow. Alex Morono fights tomorrow, and he's like plus 525. I'm putting him on a ticket, too. Where's he at? Look at that. Oh, he's plus 475 now, but still he's plus 475. And that dude, I don't know if you've watched Alex Morono fight, but the motherfucker, dude, he comes to fight every time,
he's
bro.
Plus 475?
Plus 475.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to just throw.
Not going on.
Oh, he's gonna win, bro. He's gonna win, bro. Sean Strickland was plus 925 against Adesanya. Just remember that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying too, though. Like
Alexa Grasso was plus 420 against Valentina Shevchenko.
That's what I'm trying to say about the fighter's attitude.
Yeah.
Izzy had lost that fight before he ever went into it.
Against
Sean Strickland.
Oh, yeah, dude. Of course, bro. Exposed him with that shit.
Bro was never in
his... He said it's pee-pee time. Yeah, it was over. His career was done. Everybody has gunned him since that, bro. Yeah. Fucking DDP said, bro, there's no dogs around. Calm down.
Yeah.
And Izzy got all fucking
That's what
mad.
I'm saying, bro. But that and Sean Strickland's attitude was, I have been training with Alex Pereira. I'm ready to go in here and get my get back and knock this dude the fuck out. Yeah. And that's exactly what he did. And that was his moment. Yeah. That was his time to
But he couldn't do it again.
Yeah, but he also...
And what pisses me off the most is that's his first win against the dude who's beat him 3 times. And I get one of them was controversial, and the other one he was winning the fight until he got knocked out. Actually, I guess you say the other 2. That was the case. But dude knocks me out twice and beats me by decision once, and I knock him out once. I need to knock him out one more time. Yeah. I'm not going to say that's the end of it. And literally, it was like they had the shit as a WWE script. They was like, it's over, the rivalry settled. Yeah. And I'm like, well, y'all love Izzy, don't you, motherfuckers? Yeah. Fuck Alex, right? Yeah, fuck him. I was like, damn.
Well, I think he made it clear that he wanted to go out on a high note.
He definitely did, but I guess it was probably the most brutal of their fights.
At the same time, that was one of the best redemption stories in MMA.
Of course. I think him, Dustin Poirier, those are 2 really good ones because Dustin Poirier getting his lick back on Conor, that shit was phenomenal. I think Brandon Moreno submitting Figueiredo after they had that draw, I think that's a fire one. There's a lot of them.
But imagine losing a fight to this man 3 times in a previous competition halfway across the world. And then...
Yeah, and then you finally knock him out.
Somebody bringing him up at a
bar. Yeah.
And then you commenting on it, and that leads to him following you all the way to the UFC.
Gets rich off your name.
Beat you again. And then you're like, okay, I'm a bitch. I gotta handle this. This motherfucker done with me 4 times. I gotta go back.
Me fucking 4 times. Time for me
and
to
he
get
said
one.
Before the fight too, like he manifested that shit. He said how he was gonna.
The thing I couldn't stand was a stupid ass dog collar. I'm a dog. I'm about to get took off the leash. I was like, please shut the fuck up.
Bro,
that was so
definitely
annoying.
Zesty and out there.
He definitely fucking knocked him out though. I won't ever say I won't disrespect what he did in the Octagon, but the boy be doing some questionable fucking choices.
Joe Budden said the same shit the other day. You didn't hear what Joe Budden said?
What'd he say?
He was on a podcast. I seen the real for it. He was like, man, I love dogs. And he was like talking to like 4 other people. I'll see if I can't find it. And he was like, man, the bad thing about dogs, Yeah, you just like touching on their private parts.
What
their private parts.
Yeah,
like,
talking about Izzy. Yeah.
No, he was talking about himself.
Joe Budden.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Gus, did you hear that? Joe Budden's in the sick clinic now.
Like he thought everybody was gonna agree with him, but no, ain't nobody agreeing with that, bro.
Sick, bro. Joe Budden says shit nobody's been agreeing with for years too.
I hate Joe Budden. He's just a hater. It's funny though.
Joe fucking Budden. Bundy, don't you start. Joe Bunder.
But yeah, brother, to get back to the original topic, that's just something I've like kind of been weaving back before. It's like I want to do MMA, but I also want to do bodybuilding. You kind of can't do both.
No, yeah, it's the complete opposite. But yeah, you got to cut weight once and build weight another.
Yeah, but the good thing about men's physique is like
you're not going to Zimbabwe.
It's not like a big, like I don't have to be 280 pounds.
Yeah, you can do it in your own weight class.
Yeah, here, I'm going to show you a picture to like show you the difference of the categories. So like, this is men's physique. So like that size, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. This is classic. So
okay.
C-bum. So
yeah, I was
quite a bit bigger on the muscle.
So that one's more abs. This one's more chest, back,
this is more
lats,
just more
legs,
muscle, more mass, and then this is max mass.
That looks like everything is on par with each other right there too.
That's open.
God, man, don't zoom in right there.
It's big boy. Look at.
Yeah, you was zooming in a little too low, man. Oh no, damn, that's a fat ass leg. Jesus, there
Bro's
you go.
Got fucking tree trucks.
Jesus.
But so like the men's physique is like a lot closer to where I could still like basically do both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, okay, I see what you're saying. That's pretty fucking dope. Do you think you would ever try and go for it?
I feel like the most important thing is like that's what I was saying. I was hoping I would, because I can get my foot in the door pretty easily over with future fighting. I think because my buddy trains up there and is really good.
That's what I like to hear.
He helps him.
He
helps him with.
You get a fight like that?
Well, I mean, I feel like if I went there and started training for a few months, and you know what I'm saying, built the relationship. And was like, bro, I want to fight. And he's seen that I could.
But you in.
He's a man that's making fights.
Gus, you went to that with us, didn't you? The fight card where Andrew was crashing out, then fell asleep. You were? Yeah. What? All right. I didn't know that. That's news to me. Anyways, this motherfucker, he's laughing. I'm calling the cops.
But, I mean, he's a man of making fights, so I'm sure he's going to want to make the most fights he can always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is right in the spot to do it. But I would definitely – I want to go back and train at Derby City. That's where my cousin trains. And, he's a –
Who's your cousin?
Justin Court. I can't remember if he might be a black belt now. If not, he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Like he instructs up there too sometimes and teaches some classes. Bro, he's a menace. Like he's like half my size and
really
will fuck me up.
Damn.
Like jiu-jitsu wise.
But yeah. He said I'll fucking kill it. He said shit. I'm saying it
even in a street fight, it don't matter. If a motherfucker jiu-jitsus you before you can do anything to him, then it doesn't matter.
Jiu-jitsu's dangerous in a street fight, bro. What the fuck? I be listening to Joe Rogan tell his stories about how a lot of his friends get fucked up in the street fights. I'd be like, just like I know he's got the fucking Vietnam stare when he tells them stories. I'm just listening to it on Apple Podcasts. Like, good Lord.
Bro, jiu-jitsu has saved my ass a few times. Like, bro, I got into a fight in prison, bro, with this big black dude, bro. We're cool with him, though. We're cool now. He's a cool dude. But
I ain't hating shit. Dude,
he was kind of hating, though.
I got to piss so bad, but I want you to continue the story. Let me pause this real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, shit. I about fucking fell down the damn steps.
Sounded like you
Jesus
just
Christ.
did.
All right, so what you were saying, you got into it in prison?
Yeah.
Was it over a honey bun? No, I'm fucking with you.
No.
I remember they used to tell me that story. I was like, what?
He was just
making sure he's still picking them up.
So like
okay, we're good.
For one, like it was like he was kind of he was just kind of fucking with me, like
just antagonizing you type shit.
He got mad because So like he had been locked up for like 5 years, and I just got there. Like I'd only been locked up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5 months. Been there 5 years.
How long did you do total?
Like 2.5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
2 years on house arrest and 2.5 years.
My buddy's doing 10 Fed time right now.
Yeah, Fed time's a little bit harder and a little bit easier.
It's got 80%, isn't it, of your sentence?
Yeah, I think 85%.
On good behavior?
Yeah, 85%.
Or 85%?
Yeah. Which luckily I had 20%. So.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But I got into. He was like, he was talking about some like shit about some rap music, and he was talking about NBA YoungBoy being signed to Gotti, and it was after like that.
I feel like I've heard that from somebody too. Like somebody who was bragging about that not too long ago.
Well, they was talking about that, and then I was like, he's not signed to Yo Gotti no more. Yeah. Like he left that label.
This guy's on the shit now, right?
Yeah, I think he was signed. He signed to Birdman for a while, and then I don't know who his deal is with now. But that's what I said. I was like, he's not with them no more. And bro was just literally, he was like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know that. I was like, bro, and we just kind of started getting into it off of that. And then later on that night.
So did y'all fight?
No, not right there. He was just that's just kind of where it started.
Yeah.
And then later on that night, he had like.
So how is that, bro? Knowing you are, so you were in there how long at this point?
5 months.
And you got a problem with somebody 5 months in, and how long was your sentence initially?
7 years at 20%.
So look, you got a sentence of 7 years, and you're 5 months in, and you got a problem with somebody. How's that? How's that for somebody?
I mean, it wasn't no different than it is out here. Yeah, because I mean, it's really like where we was at. I mean, I feel like prison set up so much like school, bro.
My buddy Trey was telling me that too.
Like, it's not like how most people.
He was doing janitor work down there,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There are some prisons, especially out here in Kentucky, like you can be like Eastern fucking. I think it's Luckett. Yeah, Luckett. There's a couple of them that you'll still go and you can get fucked up. You can get stabbed. You can get killed. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, you still get fucked up.
My other homie's dad got stabbed in prison and was like on the ICU for like 2 years in high school. Not 2 years, for like, I think 4 months in high school.
Yeah. Bro, I've seen some people get fucked up in there. But luckily, I ain't never had no problems like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I did get into it with another homie, another dude that was actually my homie, and we just started like talking shit.
Yeah.
And he was way bigger than me, bro. Like way bigger than me.
How big we talking?
He was probably like 240, and he was big black dude.
You know, I could potentially be 240. I ain't stepped on a scale in weeks.
But he was fucking like, I ain't gonna lie, he was pretty yak. And at this time, I was probably like 175.
Was you working out in there at the time?
Yeah. I was actually doing really good working out, and then like once I found out like I was gonna, because like they have what's called MRS, which is mandatory release sentencing. They let you out 8 to 10 months before your sentence is over, so you can be on parole, so they can watch you and make sure you reintegrate back into society.
Man, you were doing some real pimp shit back in the day, bro. I remember.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna say. But, dude, I remember we didn't know how to roll, man. Had to fucking come on, Ryan, roll that for us, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, useless-ass teenagers trying to get high.
I can't even.
Come on, buddy, roll this fucking weed for me, man. We'll smoke all 8 blunts with you if you roll it with us, dude.
Smoking out of a can and shit.
Oh, my gosh, bro. You're an asshole because you're the first dude I ever did dads with, and you fucking sabotaged me, bro.
You want to hear what's fucked up? There's nobody that.
Do you not remember that?
There's nobody ever that has ever said this is the first time I'm hitting a dab that I have not manipulated one.
You manipulated the fuck out of me.
I was a menace to people on the dabs. Everybody, when they was like, I was like,
well, I would take like a half gram. All day too.
I would take like a half gram and
fucking
press it until it was just really as small as I could get it, and then put it on there. I'm like, oh, it's not that big.
You little ass.
And then just
you an ass.
And just be like, hold it.
Do you not remember that shit, bro? What you did to me, bro?
Nah, I don't.
I literally had to have Jacob's buddy drive me home. I was like, bro, I think I'm gonna piss myself. Like, I was fucking high.
Was that when I was on house arrest?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, look, this
I don't remember
Chase.
that
I would always see Chase at like random points, bro. And Chase was here with you this time too. And I would always just like bump into Chase randomly, like every couple of years or so. And it'd always be with you. And so he was here that day, or he was at your crib that day. And it was me and Jacob's friend Surf and then Jacob. And we were sitting there, had that Xterra. And so, we just pulled up. We're like, what's up, Ryan? We just got done smoking. We was fucking with Boss. And he was like, you want to hit some dabs? And I'd never hit a dab before. And Jacob was like, fuck yeah. Jacob and Surf both just got back from that fucking Challenge Academy. And they were like, come on, Kody, do it. I was like, I'll fucking do it. Fuck it. And I was like, I ain't never done it. And I seen that grin on your fucking face when you heard that shit. You were like Brock on Pokemon when he sees a nurse, dog. You were just like, I got a victim here, bro. I'm going to fuck this dude over. So you was
I would play it off.
You walked me through the whole thing. You walked me through the whole thing. He's like, all right, Kody, look. Here's how this is going to work. Because this is going to fuck you up big time. I was like, I already don't want to do it. You're like, no, you're going to do it. There's too late. I already heated it up with the torch. I was like, fuck. And so you go, close your eyes. Because if you close your eyes, it's easier to take down. I go, all right, whatever.
I was a menace today. That day.
You go, just close your eyes and inhale. I go, all right, bro. All right, bet. And I go, am I ready? You go, yeah. I started inhaling. That shit, bro. The dab was like this fucking long. And my eyes was closed. I just remember going,
oh, yeah.
And then to a point where I'm like, can I stop? And they were like, no, keep going. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they're both, and I opened my eyes and Jacob and Surf and Chase are all looking at me like, and I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, dude, you did like a fucking gram or a dab like that big. I was like, they're like, yeah, you're fucked. And then I was panicking about it because I was sitting on your little futon that was on the fucking floor. I was like this low as fuck into your futon, cuz. And I was like, I remember I had Boss on my lap, and that motherfucker was not neutered, bro. And he would just put his shit in your face. And I was so fucking high, I just threw him off me. And I was like, Surf, when we go home, you gotta drive me, bro. I can't move nothing. I said, you had the spiral steps. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get down them fucking steps, bro. I was like, I can't make it out of this house.
The spiral steps were
I was like, I can't make it out of this house by myself. I'm going out his window, bro. They're like, calm down, bro. You're fine. I was like, I'm not fine. I think I pissed myself, bro. And they're like, what? I was like, I don't feel nothing right here. It feels like TV static. And you're just laughing the entire time, bro. I was like, dude, fuck dabs. I hated dabs forever because of that. Here's an ass.
I did that to everybody, bro.
That was the
It didn't
worst.
matter, like, how old you was. Like, I did old people like that, bro.
You're an asshole. What is wrong with you, man?
There's a few people, bro, that, like...
These motherfuckers saw God hanging out with you, yeah.
And I did them like that. I was like, here, just... Because, too, when you hit a dab, bro, it's like, it doesn't hit you the same way weed or a blunt does. So you can take a lot more in before you notice how fucked up you got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
So,
I know.
They're saying they're taking it in, thinking, oh, it's in it, and then you blow it out, and yeah, you're hit.
That's exactly how I actually smoked weed for the first time. Was the cousin of my mom's boyfriend fucking did the same shit to me with a bong and weed. He was like, just close your eyes and put a fat ass rip in there. And I was like, next thing I know, I'm trying to cook the fucking guinea pig and I'm eating all the Oreos. My cousin was like, dude, there's not shit to eat in the house. And I look at his sister's guinea pig and he squeaks at me. I'm like, you're done, buddy. And I go, preheat the oven. I found something. And they're like, what? I was like, this.
Put it in there.
They're like, you're not taking Gizmo out. I was like, oh, fuck, I ain't. I'm starving, bro.
That's probably like 70 grams.
I was like 13, bro. I was like 13, I think.
Probably not 70. Probably like 40 grams.
He was
protein.
He was probably like...
Was he like a quarter of him?
Like that big.
Oh, damn. That was a...
Guinea pigs are bigger than you think, man. They're like...
I've seen a few, but I don't know if I've seen one that big.
Bigger than the water bottle, and then they're like just like that thick.
Oh, yeah. We might be able to get like 60, 70 grams of protein.
I'd say probably like, yeah. I don't know. It might be more. I don't know how much is a chicken.
How many grams of protein do you think he would be? If you had to break it down.
I could call my buddy. Ask him.
I'd say he's
got
probably...
a better answer. Look at him. He don't like the conversation.
That's probably 400 grams of protein.
I mean, he's a pretty fat guy.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him loafed up.
Oh, shit. He might be 500.
Look. So, look. I want you to see this AK-47 shaped cat. Yeah. So, look. This is my favorite thing to do with him.
He's a good-looking cat. Asians out there, I'm sure you would love to have this cat. We're just kidding.
Yeah.
About the Asian thing.
I'll clip it. I'll clip it later. But no, leave fucking, leave it in. It's sick. He said, leave it in. Hey, I ain't fucked up about it. You said it, not me. There's gonna be the bodybuilding contest. Somebody's gonna be like, "Say what you said." And you're gonna hear somebody go, "Leave it in." And you'll be like, "Oh, there we go. We're good."
Yeah. But
yeah, no, it's fucking.
To get back to our original topic, I would like to get a couple amateur fights built up and then see how I feel from there. Yeah. If I felt like I could make a run,
knock a couple dudes out, submit a couple guys, and see how you feel afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I feel like too, like it's important for every especially to try to become a championship like level fighter. Like, bro, you really got to build your resume because every fight that you win, you build more confidence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. Man.
And then once you get to that point where you feel untouchable, it works quite good for quite a while. Like until you finally get touched, or you like John Jones and you're finally starting to doubt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then when that confidence is going, then that's what happens. Boom, they get knocked out. Now it's time for the new king to reign. You know what I'm saying? A time to usher in the new era. That's how it always goes. And it's normally a couple things.
You think they'll actually fight, or you think he's going to retire?
Probably retire.
I think so, too.
I don't think that fight's going to happen.
I don't think it happens either.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I don't think John Jones fights again.
I don't either. Yeah. I don't, unless Dana pays him what he wants. He said he wants 30 mil, though.
He said just that 50 one fight is what I thought.
Huh? Holy shit, 150 mil?
No, 50.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I thought he said he wanted 50. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure.
I believe it's John Jones.
I mean,
my bad. I'm over here fucking spaced out.
They make quite a bit of money on each one of those events.
Yeah, I think he took a lot longer with Stipe.
Dana White up the fighter pay.
Oh, dude, bro. I'm all for that. I'm all for that, dude. That's the only thing I agree with Jake Paul on, man.
Yeah, actually, controversial statement here.
You like Jake Paul? Don't say it.
I don't hate Jake Paul.
We're ending the fucking episode. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. I don't care. I don't mind Jake Paul anymore either.
Do you really think his fights are rigged?
I think the Mike Tyson fight was definitely rigged.
I do. But
I don't think it was rigged in the sense that they forced a win. I just think it was rigged in the fact that Mike Tyson could never win.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by rigged when I say that.
What I think is, because that fight got stalled for 2.5 years.
Yeah. And not only that, it got canceled because of stomach ulcers once, too.
Yeah. I think when they were trying to start that matchup, Jake Paul thought he could still be a contender.
Yeah.
And then I think as the time went on, he went farther down that road. And
now the Mike Perry fight, I don't know about that fight. He beat the shit out of Mike Perry. I didn't know about that one. That one looked kind of real, but I was like, I don't know how this is real, man. I just watched Mike Perry beat everybody.
Because Mike Perry's a bare knuckle fighter, and now he has gloves on. So that makes it completely.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
And when you're boxing, bro, boxing is completely different to bare knuckle fighting. Boxing is completely different to MMA. That's why he can knock out all the MMA champs because the way that you're striking is completely different. The way that you're standing, most of the time, is completely different. You're standing more in an orthodox position because in boxing, you don't want to really be too far off of that fucking lead foot. You got to keep your weight right. You know what I'm saying?
You got to keep your chin tucked, too, or you get
I'm not going to lie. If you really look at Jake Paul's striking with the fighters that are,
I don't think he's horrible.
I don't think he's horrible. I think he's a decent boxer. I think he's better than fight.
I think he's better than like KSI or who's the other
I think he would fuck KSI.
I think he would too. Didn't they already box once?
No, he's been ducking him since the beginning.
I say they didn't fight at all once.
I will say this: I think all of Jake Paul's fights are rigged in the sense of he's picking opponents he knows he can take advantage of.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think any of them are rigged of like, oh, he's going to take a fall.
Yeah, nobody's saying like, hey, man, take a dive in this round. It's in a sense where he knows.
And that's what I feel like people have always tried to say. Like they try to say he dropped the glove to Tyrone Woodley.
The Ben Askren one to me is the one that's so confusing because it just doesn't look real, bro. And it was the first one that really gets your head turned like, huh? What?
Brother, I ain't going to lie.
I know Ben Askren's dog shit. Ben Askren's dog shit. I know. And sorry, Ben Askren, but your striking sucks, man.
But I mean, he was also more of a wrestler.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But you're telling me
he's making a wrestler come.
Bro, I watched Robbie Lawler slam this man on his neck 4 times, punch his shit in, and then him getting a fucking submission on him. Yeah. Like, you're telling me he couldn't take one hook from Jake Paul? That's what killed me about that fight.
What I will say about this, too, is like, for one, take the boxing out of it for a second. Take the fighting out of it. Jake Paul is a young, probably done a couple steroids, pretty in fucking shape, and got that dog in him from following.
I think he's just now getting around to where he's 30.
Yeah, from following in his older brother's footsteps and always being in his shadow. So, like, I think that was, like, his moment for him to try to step out. And I think he's a decent boxer, but I think he takes advantage of fighters in the way that but by the way that he picks them. But I don't think any of them are.
The only other fight that I look at too and think like, is the Nate Diaz fight, bro. Because Nate Diaz, I also think it might have just been he didn't give a shit. Yeah. Because the next fight out against Jorge, where he actually had vendetta against Jorge, it didn't seem forced. He beat the shit out of Jorge that fight, bro.
Well, I think the thing with Nate Diaz is Nate Diaz really isn't a boxer either. Yeah. And bro, don't get me
Jorge is, though.
Nate Diaz, too, has always been the fighter that I'm going to take more damage than you and beat the dog shit out of you the whole time until you give up before me. Yeah. He's just got that in him. He's not. He is literally a fucking gangster. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, he is.
But
Stockton monster.
Yeah, he is a gangster for sure. But who the fuck was that I was talking about before that?
Jake Paul.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I
Shit
think
kicked in hard.
Yeah, I think.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be like that driving home.
He said, "Hey, can you drive? No, she said, "Hell no, I ain't driving either."
She's worse off than
y'all about to have to Uber with a tow truck. Just get a fucking cable and just fucking.
You can't do that.
But no, man, fucking. But yeah, man, I fucking. Hell, I think we're like an hour 30 in or something. Yeah. You want to call it a day?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
So, with that being said, man, is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to promote? Your trainer or your gym or
man, you guys can definitely check out the coach. He's on Instagram, the Black Rambo. Check out the gym for Bode. It's definitely a pretty decent gym. And
Fabode, Fabode.
Follow God, lock into the gym.
That's right.
Get healthy.
What are you talking about, Gus? Don't you be running that damn shit. Don't be running that dick sucker of yours, all right? Throw up your dick beaters. Let's dance. Another dude from fucking... You notice how fast he died off of TikTok, Gus? But yeah, fuck it. With that being said, guys, we're going to call the episode. It's been real, man.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.
Hopefully you've knocked a couple dudes out next time we do one of these.
Yeah. For
sure. Or, won a couple championships. You should come and do an episode right after you get the spray tan. That's what you should fucking do, bro.